up, Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com. It's JJ.
And Mike. And this Century Club Awards video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company.
That's right, one of our favorite nights of the year. Long Beach Century Club Sports Banquet, the 57th annual at the Grand in Long Beach.
Obviously a special night. We call it the Oscars of Long Beach sports, and for JJ and I, it's kind of something of a reunion because just looking around the room, we just see tons of people that we know.
What's up, Bruce? That's just an Olympian saying hello, and we've got a lot of people around the room, like you said, Mike.
Due respect to the counterparts, Bob Kaiser and Jim McCormick, both legendary PT writers.
Our favorite Long Beach State Athletic Director, Vic Seglis.
Jeff Severson, the one, the only Tom Shatton.
How about the Van Blooms?
Looking like they're ready to go win some more medals right now. Other Olympians like Jessica Hardy.
You've got one of our favorite supervisors, Don Kanabe, and one of our favorite husbands, Matt Trainer.
And one of our favorite Rob Webb.
I mean, he is just the webbiest. And you've got Philpott checking out the trophies, which the trophies are incredible.
President John Philpott obviously has got a lot of stuff to inspect here as you take a look at all of the hardware that is going to be handed out at the 57th Annual Sports Night Banquet. It is quite a night, and that is quite a lot of awards, so I think we better get to this.
At banquets like this, you have to pay respect to those you've lost, Royal Cathcart and Sam Demas. Sam Demas, one of our favorites, and it's an absolute honor for us to be the first awarded after Sam Demas.
Keith Cordes Award for the best promotion of the city of Long Beach through sports goes to some losers who run a website and a newspaper, so the entire Gazette Sports section. Thanks again for that honor. The Harold Hofman Memorial Scholarship Award winners were Ashton Edwards and Amanda Andrade.
We've got more community awards. Ken Lindgren winning the Bob and Nell Kariger Award, and then one of our other friends from Jordan High School.
Dan Garcia wins the Frank Vessels Jr. Award. He's been a tireless supporter of the Panther sports programs. And the Philip Gardabasio Memorial Award, which my brother and I give out each year, went to Roman Wyatt, a poly football player who overcame his diabetes to be a boss.
Speaking of poly, speaking of guys overcoming stuff, the Hanks Hollingsworth Award, Bryce Nellum. Do we even have to explain why?
Nick Leimer gets the Maurice C. Gooch Past President's Award for his efforts in hospitality with McKenna's on the Bay.
And how about the Special Olympics Award? Not only giving the award to Wanda Kinard and Ivan Parrott, but also giving money to Special Olympics.
The Century Club, John Philpott presenting them with a $2,500 check from the club. Cynthia Katangian winning the Ernie Pullman Memorial Award right there for her efforts as a volunteer at Milliken.
Tireless service over there in Ramland. And Dave Salo, who wins the 2012 Coach of the Year. He coached like the entire Olympic swimming team.
Special recognition given to the Team of the Year, the Long Beach Pony World Champions this year, who were happy to have their parents chanting "Let's go Long Beach" in the background. Those balls are all signed by every single player, so probably some keepsakes there.
We go to the co-athletes of the year. The first one, you will recognize her. Yes, that's Missy May Trainer, making sure she checks out the highlights before accepting her plaque. We'll hear from her in just a minute. She was also inducted into the Hall of Fame, but it's always a pleasure to have her around because everybody's excited about that.
Lauren Wenger obviously helped the Olympic women's water polo team to their first ever gold medal. Bruce Bradley making a habit of collecting awards for Lauren.
We go to the Hall of Fame inductions, a volleyball party, as it were. Danielle Scott Ouda, not present, but inducted.
Brian Gimolaro, her coach, collects her award and was also inducted on a night that really recognized the 49ers program.
4 years later, and they gave me another award. And over again, they would give me awards. And I just wanted to feel like I did something that was representative of those awards. I wanted to feel as though I belonged. And I wanted to feel as I had the integrity within me that this organization gives to you. This organization in 57 years has given millions of dollars to young people to start it and went on to be successful.
One of those, May Trainer, who accepts her award after this standing ovation and also reminisced.
So this was really my true beginning at the professional level. Of course, I had great coaches in college. I had Brian and Debbie, and I thought I'd be competing longer indoor. Debbie's lucky I didn't, but I thought I'd be competing longer indoor, but made the switch to beach. And for some of you, this may be a story you've heard before, but I had to go into a Century Club in order to ask for funds, and it was a low amount. It was about $1,500 so that I could travel to my first event in Florida for a professional event. Of course, at the time I couldn't collect the money, but the Century Club was nice enough to give me the funds, because our family couldn't afford it, to send me to my first tournament. And ever since then, I've been giving back to this program because, like I said, for you young athletes, it's a beginning. It's a place you can call home besides the one you go to every night. If there's ever anything you need, the members will welcome you with open arms. The meetings are open Tuesdays. If ever you need money for anything, travel funds, if you're Olympic hopefuls and need that extra push or something to send you over, they're gonna find a way to make it happen.
Speaking of guys making it happen, Sam Brooklander, Sheepish Sam, honored for his 25 years of service with the middle school sports banquet. Nice moment for Sam, who's done a lot of work. Now we go to the high school awards, starting with Peter Hoare, a fantastic badminton player.
Also in badminton,
Katayana In from Long Beach Poly, Chris Castellanos, a pitcher for the Jackrabbits, co-baseball honoree with Chase DeYoung from Wilson.
Going to basketball, we've got Rashawn Prince, fresh off a 26 points performance tonight, and Kendall Cooper, fresh off beating everyone over there at St. Anthony.
Miguel Bautista and Jessica Gonzalez, the cross-country honorees, both from Long Beach Poly. John Juju Smith from Long Beach Poly, a football star, along with Jayon Brown, his defensive counterpart.
At golf, Andrew Morgan from Wilson, his father accepting. And in the girls' side, we've got co-winners Alicia Arzaga and Jamie Gracie, who will forever be connected by one of our favorite stories in 2012.
Luis Cervantes, a fantastic soccer player from Milliken, and Elliot Gentile, a fantastic player from Poly, both honored for soccer. Melissa Allen, the gymnastics player of the year.
Lolo Stavro gets the award, and her sister, Zozo Stavro, takes it for her.
Dion Reed for diving, obviously an unprecedented string of accomplishments. Marissa MacArthur from Lakewood and Maddie Mizell from Milliken were the co-swimming girls honorees.
Gentile Alcafaris, yes, I said it right, and Sydney Wynn get the award for tennis.
Richard Smith from Long Beach Poly, the girls athlete should be obvious. Ariana Washington, the two-time state champion, who was too fast to even have her photo taken with President Philpott right there.
Tim Davis from Lakewood and Garrett Covey from Poly, both getting the volleyball awards, and Lindsay Ray getting the girls volleyball award. And don't even think that the girls volleyball awardee isn't going to get her picture with McGree.
They say, yeah, go get that done. Jackson Kimball, a water polo honoree from Wilson. Alex Lovelace, also a Wilson water polo honoree.
AJ McKee, fresh off a Moore League victory last weekend. And then we go over to St. Anthony, where the boys athlete was Donnie Torres, accepted by his mother.
And the girls athlete was Raquel Johnson, accepted by her mother. We take a look now. The Al Savala High School Athletes of the Year across all sports were Dion Reed and Chris Castellanos, the co-boys winners, and of course Ariana Washington for her incredible historic accomplishments as a girls track athlete. That's a pretty good looking group, JJ. I'll put that up against any city.
What a crew, absolutely. John Ross also included in that incredible talent class, and he's the last man standing, kind of.
Dave Molesky won the Last Man Standing football picks contest, gave $2,000 that he got to award to John Ross, and then said, I'm going to give $2,000 to Jordan as well, and his friend also gave $2,000 to Jordan, so $2,000 to Ross and $4,000 to Jordan.
That's fantastic. Raul Lara, the high school coach of the year, extremely well deserved there.
And we go to LBCC, where Christine MacLennan was the female player of the year, and of course from the men's volleyball team that won a state title, Max Wechsung, who is at Hawaii, so his dad accepted.
Anis Delara and Larry Anderson were the male and female Long Beach State players of the year.
Clear the flight path.
As members of the Long Beach State family accept awards for them. And finally, President Philpott simply said, I mean, when you're honoring the best of the best, you just can't go wrong. And he's absolutely right. I mean, Lamar Biffle walks out of this thing with $4,000.
And a shout out.
That's just how the Century Club does it.
It's phenomenal. A shout out to Philpott for fighting through the laryngitis like any great athlete would want to do. And a fantastic night all around.
This video brought to you in part by McCarty's Jewelry, here for you since 1932. We always say this is GazetteSports.com, home of Long Beach sports, but Long Beach sports would not be anything without the Century Club. So a shout out, tip of the cap, much respect to everybody who is involved in that club and athletes in this city. If you're not excited about athletics in Long Beach after that video, we don't know what to do for you. But if you are, you stay right here, because this is GazetteSports.com, and we are Long Beach sports.